You're not grooving if you're not moving. No more than 4. Fake it till you make it. Like, just these funny little, cute little things that you would say. That's fun, where you go, oh, right, so there's the demo, there's the chord chart, there's the lyrics, so I see what the band's got, and then here's what they did. The differences in what the musicians have taken from the stimulus. So they've all got the same stimulus, so they got a demo, which is just an acoustic guitar vocal demo, and they get a chord chart, and they get a lyric sheet, and they get some verbal instruction from me saying, thanks for being part of this project. You're going to record in no more than 4 hours. It's going to be no more than 4 minutes long, only 4 tracks, no overdubs, no edits. So my colleague, Dr. Vincent Perry, and I would often talk about these little aphorisms or these little sayings that we would use with students and each other. Like, so you're not grooving if you're not moving. No more than 4. Fake it till you make it. Like, just these funny little, cute little things that you would say in passing or in serious, kind of like, no more than 4. Like, don't do it any more than 4 times, or like, no more than 4 parts, or whatever. Just for kind of kicks, but also as a really loose kind of instruction. It was their instructions. But then we thought, well, is there any validity to these? Where do they come from? And is there any validity to these statements? Do they actually have any impact? And if they do have impact, how can we measure that impact? How can we test if there's any effect? Very fascinating how they've emphasised these different musical concepts. And what we're trying to ascertain is, and we've got some key research questions, like how effective can this aphorism be in a collaborative context, and how does it stimulate the creative process? I think that any musician in the studio or any type of rehearsal or whatever, there's only so much you can kind of do in that time. Like, you can play that song 10 times, it's just not going to get any better, like, to that day. Like, this is it. This is all I can do for you today. Like, I might have to go home and really work on it for it to be better. I have definitely done these recordings where I've done loads of takes and then listened to all of them, and then come back and went, oh, the first one's good. It's like, well, why did I do 7 more? I should have just done the first one. So we'll basically listen to the music, we'll work through the interviews and analyse the responses, look for some similarities, and make our own observations of what we heard. And, a colleague of mine, a guy in the UK working on some songwriting stuff, like, so even from the perspective of a songwriter, he was working for a publishing house where they were just writers for artists. And it was the same thing from that perspective. It's like, we need a song today. Here's the lyric, or here's the brief. Like, we need it today. You need to turn it on. You need to rely on your skills. You need to rely on your creative process, and we need it. Like, you have to churn it out. So I think teaching the value of that, like being able to produce, and also knowing that they can do something with little. You don't have to have the big software, the 20 instruments, the 1,000 takes, the 1,000 edits. You can just be in a room with 3 other people